Hi class, we are starting a new unit, Unit 17. This is of course after you do your test for Unit 16, which was on congruent triangles. Unit 17 is similar triangles, totally different, well not totally, but similar but different topic here. So the first thing we need to do is go over proportions. We need to make sure we understand how to solve for proportions, right? So a proportion is an equation that states two ratios are equal. So that means you must have an equal sign in between the two ratios. So 4 over x is a ratio, 4 to x. 2 over 7 is a ratio, 2 to 7. And if they're equal, if both ratios are equal, then you have what we call a proportion. And we use the cross product property to solve any proportion. So cross product property means that you have your extremes, which is 4 times 7. So you go across the equal sign. Make sure that you have an equal sign anytime you do cross product. So 4 times 7 is equal to 2 times x. And those are actually called the extremes and the means. So you'll take 2 times x and set that equal to 4 times 7, which is 28, and then divide again by 2 so that you're solving for x, and x then is 14. And that's all you do for cross products. All right, and I'm going to do a couple more because sometimes they get a little more difficult. You're going to note that at some point you're using a binomial expression instead of all just monomial expressions. So this 2x minus 9, because it has two parts to it, you're going to want to put in parentheses. So that's what I would do with all my binomials. I would start by putting them all in parentheses, because that reminds you when you're doing your cross products. So these two are multiplied, top left and bottom right, and then those two are multiplied. That reminds you that if this is in parentheses, you have to multiply the 20 by both parts, because both parts are comprised in this denominator. So that means 20 times 2x minus 9 is equal to 10 times 9, which is 90. And then you'll multiply the 20 through. So 40x minus 180 is equal to 90. And then add 180. 40x is equal to 270. So I'm going to just use the calculator here. First, I'm going to take 90 and add 180 to just make sure I added that correctly, and then divide by 40. So I have, indeed, 270 divided by 40 is 6.75. Now, it's possible, very possible, that you're going to get fractions at times, so don't be afraid, or decimals in this case. If you use the fraction and you divide it by 40 in both cases, your zeros, you're dividing by 10 out, and you get 27/4. And that would be fine as an answer as well. 27/4 or 6.75, either way, got a great answer. All right, so make sure you've got your parentheses around everything. I'm going to do one more, just an example, and then I'm going to have you finish the page, and that's your homework, is the lesson pretty much. You've got it just following that. It's just a reminder anyway. On number 14, we're going to do number 14. First thing you're going to do is set parentheses around that x minus 16 and x plus 6, because it's a whole binomial. These two are multiplied, and these two are multiplied. All right? So 5x minus whatever 16 times 5 is, 80, is equal to 3x plus 18. Okay? And then you would subtract 3x from both sides. You get 2x minus 80 is 18. And then add 80, you get 2x is 98, divide by 2, x is 49. All right, and that's how you would do these proportions. So good luck with that. Have a great day.